Did you know that email marketing can deliver an astonishing return on investment of up to $42 for every dollar spent? That's right. Many businesses overlook this goldmine, focusing instead on flashy social media or costly ads. But here's the kicker: 81% of small businesses still rely on email as their primary customer acquisition channel. This means that while everyone else is chasing the latest trends, you can gain a huge edge by tapping into the power of email. In this video, we'll explore why you might be underestimating email marketing and how it can transform your business. We'll dive into unique strategies you can use today to make your email campaigns more effective than ever. From clever subject lines that grab attention to storytelling that keeps your audience engaged, we've got you covered. So, are you ready to unlock the secrets of email marketing? Stick around, because what you learn here could change the way you think about connecting with your audience forever. Chapter 1: The hidden goldmine in your inbox. Many businesses are sitting on a goldmine without realizing it. Your email list is a treasure trove, but most marketers fail to dig deep. Did you know that for every $1 spent on email marketing, the average return is $42? That's a mind-blowing ROI. The problem is, many marketers treat their email list as an afterthought, sending generic emails that don't speak to their audience. Here's a strategy: segment your email list. This means grouping your subscribers by interests, behavior, or purchase history. Why? Because personalized emails deliver 6 times higher transaction rates. Instead of blasting the same message to everyone, give each group content they care about. For example, if someone bought a product from you last month, don't send them a first-time buyer email. Offer them a discount on a complimentary product or a loyalty reward. According to the Harvard Business Review, personalized email campaigns can boost engagement by over 20%. So, don't just grow your list, activate it by treating subscribers as individuals. Also, don't sleep on your inactive subscribers. A lot of marketers ignore them, but they could be re-engaged. Create a win-back campaign with subject lines like, "We miss you, here's 20% off." Research shows win-back emails can have an open rate of 12–20%, which is pretty solid for what many consider dead leads. Chapter 2: Beyond open rates, the real metrics you're ignoring. Most marketers obsess over open rates, but that's only part of the picture. If you want to truly understand the performance of your emails, you need to dig deeper. Sure, open rates can give you a rough idea of how your subject lines are doing, but what happens after someone opens the email? This is where you can find the real magic. Click maps are one of the most underutilized tools in email marketing. They show you where people are clicking within your email. Maybe that big CTA, call to action, button isn't working as well as you thought. Or perhaps people are clicking on an unexpected link. Use this data to refine your layout. Sometimes, moving a button can increase clicks by 20% or more. Another overlooked metric? Time spent reading. If people are spending only a few seconds on your email, it's not engaging enough. You want readers to stay for at least 8–10 seconds. According to Campaign Monitor, emails with more interactive content, like quizzes or polls, can boost engagement time by as much as 300%. And then there's customer lifetime value, CLV. If your emails are increasing the average purchase value or getting subscribers to buy more frequently, your CLV will skyrocket. This is especially useful when calculating how much you should invest in acquiring and retaining customers. It's not just about the here and now, it's about building relationships that pay off in the long run. Chapter 3: Automation Alchemy. Turning cold leads into superfans. Automation can feel impersonal, but when done right, it's the opposite. It's all about using the right triggers at the right time. For example, let's say someone visited your pricing page but didn't make a purchase. That's a warm lead. Set up an automated email to nudge them. Offer a limited time discount or a free trial. Studies show automated emails can see 70.5% higher open rates and 152% higher click-through rates compared to standard campaigns. One of the most effective strategies is the drip sequence. A drip campaign sends emails based on a user's actions over time. Instead of one email, you create a series that slowly builds trust. For example, after someone signs up for your newsletter, you could send them a welcome series. First, thank them for joining. A few days later, offer a valuable resource. Then, share success stories. Over time, they'll feel more connected to your brand. But here's where it gets interesting. Drip campaigns aren't just for nurturing leads, they can be used for post-purchase engagement too. After a customer buys from you, send them a series that shows how to get the most out of the product. Forbes noted that post-purchase emails can boost retention by 20%. You're not just selling, you're helping. Another trick? The re-engagement series. If a lead has gone cold, set up a series of emails designed to win them back. Make the content fun and personal. Try subject lines like, "Did we lose you?" or "Come back, we've missed you." You'd be surprised how effective this can be. Some companies have seen reactivation rates as high as 15% with this strategy. If you're finding value in these strategies, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We have more insights coming your way that can elevate your email marketing game. Chapter 4: The Psychology of the Perfect Subject Line. Your subject line is your email's first impression. If it doesn't grab attention, nothing else matters. Research shows that 47% of recipients decide whether to open an email based solely on the subject line. That's almost half of your audience. So, what makes a subject line irresistible? It's all about tapping into human psychology. One trick is to use curiosity gaps. Give just enough information to make someone want more. For example, "You won't believe what we've got for you," makes the reader curious, driving them to open the email. According to Influence by Robert Cialdini, people are naturally curious, and using that can drastically boost open rates. Urgency is another powerful tactic. Subject lines like, "Last chance," "50% off ends tonight," create a sense of FOMO, fear of missing out. This psychological trigger can lead to a 22% higher open rate. But be careful, overusing urgency can backfire if your audience feels pressured too often. Personalization is also key. Subject lines with the recipient's name can boost open rates by 26%. It's a simple tweak, but it makes the email feel tailored just for them. People love feeling special, and a personal touch goes a long way. Lastly, try something unexpected. Play around with emojis or humor. An unusual subject line stands out in a cluttered inbox. One brand saw a 56% increase in opens just by adding humor to their subject lines. The key is testing different styles until you find what resonates best with your audience. Chapter 5: Storytelling on Autopilot. Crafting epic email journeys. We're wired to love stories. Whether it's a novel, movie, or email, a good story captivates. The same logic applies to email marketing. Instead of sending random, unrelated messages, craft a narrative that keeps your audience hooked. According to Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller, people don't buy the best products, they buy the ones they understand the fastest. Storytelling helps them understand your brand faster. So, how do you build an email story? Start with a welcome series. When someone signs up, don't just send a one-off, "Thanks for joining." Tell them a story. Introduce your brand, share your mission, and show how your product changes lives. Over time, build on that narrative. For example, after introducing your brand, the next email could share a customer success story. Then, tease a new product launch. Each email should feel like a chapter in a book, leaving readers excited for the next one. Storytelling works because it builds emotional connections. A study by Harvard Business Review found that emotionally connected customers are more than twice as valuable as satisfied customers. If your emails resonate emotionally, your readers are more likely to become loyal buyers. Also, use storytelling to guide customers through their journey. After a purchase, send a series on how to make the most of the product. This not only educates your customer but also keeps them engaged long after the sale. Remember, the story doesn't end at checkout. If you enjoyed this content and found it useful, subscribe to our channel for more insights and tips to elevate your marketing strategies.